needing hold on a big drop. I'm going to be honest. We need a hold on a big drop on the 2020 uptrend to prove this pattern is still bullish. Otherwise, we know we are going to get our miracle drop sub 20 cents likely. And that's what I'm looking forward to the most if it happens. Because if it does do that drop, what we're not seeing, let me go back to my other chart because I don't want to scare anybody. You see how that draws an M? Now just stick with me for just a second, everybody. Imagine it drops out, right? Okay, we drop out, maybe an overextension here. Nothing bad, nothing to see here. Come back up and we're like, oh, thank God we're getting some support. Back up to 38.2 and people would be like, oh my God, look at this, everybody. Look at what's happening here, folks. Watch what would happen. You get everybody and their mother coming on. Every single influencer would come out of the woodwork after they hid. They would hide like a turtle in a shell. Once it made that dump, and then they'd all come back on. XRP up 11.5% in a day. Is it back? And everybody would buy again. And we would say, well, if you're going to buy, you might as well wait. I mean, you can buy because it went sub 40, but if you're going to make the bulk of your purchase, wait for the rejection of the breakthrough hold, because then what you'd be looking for and ready, oh yes. And this isn't made up, and I'll show you how it lines up. That would be your move, all right? And we'll keep this on here in case it plays down. And that's not saying it's going to happen that quickly, but what I'm saying is if we take that route, it can be a slippery slope. Look how the formation looks if it does that. That's a M, a gigantic M, and look, if you break that and get rejected, that's the 2020 uptrend. Let's just remember that. That lines up with the 2020 uptrend right here. It's like a cent lower. So if we break it and hold, actually it's getting closer now because we're moving along. So the 2020 uptrend, if you lose that, this is backed by science. Well, technical analysis science on the charts, but this is the 2017 uptrend right here. The 2017 uptrend would get you down to that area I showed you around 19.5, and that would be on July 24th if we had a drop. That's only if we have big drops, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to continue to tell you that still, to me, until this breaks down and loses this uptrend, I still think this could be a very bullish pattern outlook. I do. It's held this 2020 uptrend for years. There's a reason why. But if it loses it, go to the next pattern, the next chart, because I don't like to cloud them all up. Nope, that's not going to do anybody any good. That'll just give you false hope. That, ready? The chart we never show, and it's somehow missed the line, but this is the chart we never show. The bear flag. What happened here? Man, this got really, you know what? We'll just do it from the top then. How about that? I can modify it however I want. It's my chart. So, I mean, look how this is turning out. But does that not look like, if it plays this out properly in the weekly, that this weekly, just let's keep it in check here, folks, because look at the weekly, and this is what continues to draw my attention. Until it breaks, we have to be very careful of just saying, oh, XRP is done. That is still, in my opinion, a fucking bull flag until it's not in the weekly. I know it doesn't look great, but look at the weekly. As we're being tricked, possibly in the daily, right? Think about it. In the daily, we're having a bearish cross. What is about to happen for the very first time since we had the bearish cross here? This would be the first time in a year, over a year, more than that. The last time we had a bullish cross in the XRP pattern on the weekly, a true bullish cross, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you've got to go all the way back to October of 2020 is the last time we had a cross in the weekly. So what's really going on here?